Hello everyone and welcome back to Belligerent Brandenburg, which now of course needs a new name because we have reformed into the wonderful nation of Prussia with our new ideas and increasingly Space Marine-esque troops doing pretty well. So what should we call it now then? We're no longer Belligerent Brandenburg, we're, I don't know, pulverizing Prussia? I think I did a Prussian Pride series ages ago, vanilla EU4, didn't I? When it was shortly after they added the new mechanics for Prussia. Oh, good point. We don't have militarism, do we? As a mechanic? Now with Prussia? I don't think so. I don't think that's in the game. Militarism being a mechanic from vanilla EU4. Right. So, I'd like one more claim. Oh, wait, I don't border the province. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you allied to anyone that I would want to kill? Well, I kind of want to kill these guys, but I don't want to damage my Imperial relations too much. They're no longer friendly with us. No! Threaten war. I feel like that would be a bad idea. I mean, maybe we could beat Bohemia. It'd be tough ask, though. They've got these rebels. How many men does Bohemia have right now? I mean, obviously, army quality comparison, we're probably looking pretty good. 7% discipline advantage, 0.4 morale advantage. Their professionalism is getting up there. I wonder why it's been occupied for so long, their capital. Oh, it's probably because they don't have the men to siege it back. They do currently have 10,000 men and 34,000 manpower, so they're a bit out of our reach. But they do have probably lower drill on their men. Our guys extremely well drilled. How is our force limit looking now? We could get one more. Keep them coming. We are a state with an army. What? Oh. Yeah, well. There goes that. Shame. It's a shame. But, you know, it was always going to happen. So I didn't actually look into the code about culture conversion. Wow, down to 6.7% autonomy. That's so low. Cool. So we'll see in a couple of years if this starts culture converting. How is it at 6 point? Alright, these ones must be sitting at the 50 cap. Yeah, alright, we should start coring. Wow, look at that. I've been a fool. Need to check that regularly. If I'm playing this game where I, intentionally don't get a full core on somewhere until it goes down to the 50 cap, we need to make sure we notice when it actually gets to the 50 cap and get that core added. It's going down quite quickly here. This one, I think, is the next one we want to core. I'm not desperately wanting admin tech, am I? Next one unlocks rank 3 and 4 local capitals. No, that's fine. Can't approve of Bohemia anymore. Alright, good. They're back to friendly. Poland went friendly. Okay. Unfortunately, they are going to if I take 2 more... Yeah, so if you want to keep your unlawful territory modifier stable, you need to take... only 1 unlawful territory every 1 year. Every 25 years, because it only ticks back at 1 base per year, and then your improved relations modifier increases. So we can actually take 1 every, whatever, 83% of 25 years is. Okay, no one wanting condottieri right now. I'm surprised. No wars going on near us, are there? Let's check out what kind of wars are on right now. Nothing looking too European here. Oh, the Swedish War for Independence is still raging. I'm surprised. Hey, Sweden. Sweden, I'm your buddy. Ooh, Lubeck looks like they got kicked out of that war. That's not good. Manpower recovery speed. I know we're falling a bit behind on military tech. I think it's worth it to get the idea group banged out. War games. Oh, wait, is it actually reenact one of the great medieval battles? Is it Kolberg? It should be Kolberg. Costs 23 ducats and 300 manpower, but we get 5% professionalism, and we get war games, which gives us more professionalism per year for 10 years. Hey, that's going to cap us out, I think. This event might take us high enough that we never have to drill again. Because that's 1% yearly professionalism for the next 10 years is obviously 10. And then, yeah, we're pretty close. In fact, that's it, yeah. Haha. Well, of course, we'll allow them to reenact the battle. In my mind, we're reenacting the Battle of Kolberg. That glorious victory over numerically superior Teutonic and Livonian foes. So you can stop drilling. We now sit nicely at 10.39, and we should be gaining 1 a year for the next 10 years, bringing us up to 100% army professionalism. Nice. We may drill again in the future in order to get the actual drill on our units, but for now, oh, it decreases. Oh, I forgot it decreases if they any month they're not drilling, and it actually does go down. I forgot about that. That's annoying, but we'll live with it. So I think we should go rest in Kolberg. You have our men, and we can stop paying army maintenance for once. Fantastic. So our economy is going to really pick up now that we're not constantly funneling so much money towards trying to rush that professionalism. I wonder if we can get war dynamism on this province. I think we might still be able to get war dynamism on the province because we have once owned it. Possibly. We'll see. At some point, I know we'll occupy it. The other reason we really want to own these provinces is because they're so close to the capital. And like we were talking about communication efficiency a couple of episodes ago. It's good to have land close to your capital. So, we have 8 men now. I wonder if we can consider taking Rupen. Still gets level 3 fort. Level 3 fort should take, what, 6,000 men to siege? Or is it... I always forget. Is it 9,000? No, it's 6,000 to siege a level 3 fort. Is that right? It definitely takes 2,000 to siege a level 1 fort, so it should be 6,000. They've got a religious scandal. Kill them! How dare they? We've got no good alliances. It's got this Bayern Straubing down there. I've got war with Prussians coming up in 7 years. I would like to make the Great Nobles a bit happier with me, but the gifts are becoming so expensive. Of course, the more of them we get to demote, the less expensive the gifts are. You see the lesser nobles are ticking up in their opinions of us from their loyalty, their over time loyalty shifting. I guess we could afford advisors now. Maybe a military advisor wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. We're very low on manpower. I think we saw a manpower advisor. Yeah, we have a national manpower modifier. Of course, there's also the tech cost one, but we're not actually taking tech for a little bit. That final one's really not that good, is it? 5% attrition and 15% reinforced speed's not the best thing in the world, but I think we should just get it for the ease of the thing, really. We could get a Diplo advisor, try and help us catch up. Improved relations modifier actually would be really nice. He's 1.4 though, that's half our income. How's our court doing? Did we ever get it up to 30%? No, it's going down again now. Because as you grow, you require higher and higher court expenses. And so I'm very confused why it's not at 50. Right? If it's taking out 10%, it should be at 50. That should be the balancing point. So yeah, I don't understand. Maybe it takes out 10% when you're at 0 court level, and then the higher your court level is, the lower it gets. Anyway, let's go for... Keep going for that higher court level. Let's give it another 2 ducats a year. We'll give it some more stipends to help it rise. How's our education? I'm surprised we didn't get an education upgrade. Although, maybe I have the pop-ups turned off. No, we didn't get an education upgrade. Very low state education funding right now. Let's bump that quite a bit. I'm not going to change the endowment for education. I'm just going to let that kind of shake out how it will. I think we should not get an advisor and instead save up to build a port here in Piritz to help us communicate with our eastern holdings. And that's going to cost quite a bit, because to build this we need this and this and this. We're going to need the fishing port, commune hall, and then the trade wharf. Yeah. Okay, we've got a free diplomat. We've got court again in Saxony. Maybe we just go for 2 provinces from Saxony. Because I don't really... Well, they have urbanized this province, so maybe we should take that back. Take it back. Take it, I mean. Alright, yes, we were coring these places because they were all at 50. The autonomy is going to go up now, interestingly enough. Wonder why. What's changed? Anyway, here, down to 50. Let's call that. Stop, not quite at 50. Nowhere else looking like they're going to be at 50. Obviously, we keep granting local autonomy to the burghers, so these ones are constantly going to be capped pretty high. The burghers got control of Ostpreußen? No. So the gems coming out of Ostpreußen are... the mining revenue looks to have dropped. I think it was at 10 last time I checked. So we could try building a higher level complex. But, yeah. They have a nice natural harbour there. I believe natural harbours also help with communication efficiency. Can't remember the exact calculation. Profiteering in Marienburg. Where is Marienburg again? I've lost it. I thought it was going to be Magdeburg, but... Marienburg? Am I being a fool? Where is Marienburg? It's not a province. Okay, must be a state then. Which should probably be this one. No, Northern Saxony, Brandenburg. Where the heck's Marienburg? Or is it a trade node? Alright, I give up. Doesn't matter. The citizens of Marienburg are tired. It's in Elbing. Well, Elbing. That rings a bell. Where's Elbing? There it is. Oh, Marienburg is the city in Elbing. Come on. Anyway. So, we can do some local protectionism against Hamburg, which gets slightly less trade value but more trade power. I think that's often the right choice for us. If we controlled a lot of the node, then it would be a bad choice, but for now, I think that's a perfectly good thing to do. A little bit of protectionism. Tariffs on Hamburgian steel, that kind of thing. But we're moving swiftly on. Alright. I would like to demote more of these guys. The thing is, every time I demote them, it makes it cheaper to make them like us again. I don't really want to fall behind on mill tech, though. And we are behind quite a bit now. So let's not do that. Let's not do another demotion for a little while we store up military points. Hey, better centralization. So just generally as time goes on, you slowly get higher and higher centralization cap. Which we're still struggling to get because of the member of the HRE and corruption stuff. But I think corruption's beginning to come down now. Yes, it is. As we begin to reduce the number of greater nobles, their privileges have a smaller and smaller impact. How about despotic monarchy? Are we getting close to being able to become a despotic monarchy? There it is. Need at least 30 absolutism. Okay. And then we need either a high-skilled admin or military ruler, or he's selfish, energetic, flamboyant, schemer, cruel, or arbitrary. Okay. And you can't be Germany, the Holy Roman Empire, Piedmont, Sardinia, or Italy. Cool. Shouldn't be a problem for us. Imagine we can do that before we form Germany. Does Germany switch your government form then? Doesn't look like it. I think we want to dismantle the HRE before. Well, yeah, so I said we were going to go for the dismantling of the HRE, but that's such a long-term goal. I think we just don't worry about that as a goal for right now, because we, as a likely Protestant convert, we're going to have lots of HRE politics before that becomes an issue. I want to save up the money. I'm going to lose the admin power. I think the money is more important. We need that Pirates port. Now we should consider, does it make sense to build it in Pirates? And I'm sure I'm butchering the pronunciation, sorry. Or should we build it in, the wonderful Kolberg? So the question is, where's the fastest way we can get to the coast? Is it Mittelmark, Lebus, Pirates? Or is it maybe Mittelmark, Utermark, Stettin? Stettin is coastline, which is challenging terrain. Forest is rugged terrain, which is even worse. Rugged terrain takes 6 times the province size amount of days to travel across. Okay, Utermark. Utermark is woods, though. Alright, so let's just consider the multipliers to be numbers. So first it's going to take 3, but we can ignore the capital, because obviously the capital is a sunk cost. It's going to be that way either way. So we go to Lubus, 3, 6, so 9, or 4, and 3, 7. Sorry, that took altogether too long. So we should ideally just take Stettin. But that also bypasses us having to build the port ourselves, because we can just steal it from Stettin. Alright, forget saving money to build a port. We will do it the Prussian way. The belligerent way. I still need some alliteration for Prussia. The House of von Hohenzollern is shaken. We acknowledge the fact. So we're going to take Stettin, which will give us a port and help us communicate that way. Marvellous. Tech is available. Diplo, probably. Yep. More maximally promoted cultures. It's been a little while. Any cultural conversion over here? No. I don't want to move the capital here. I want to... Province in detail. Population data. None yet. It might be like a 5-yearly tick. Deforest the province. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about lumber, because it's an interesting mechanic. There is a... How do I see this? I think it's in state. Timber management. So, as it says, timber is one of the main raw materials for shipbuilding. So, we currently produce 5.395 timber, which I think is the total number. Let me get a trades good map mode up here. The total number would be what? Like the rural goods produced sum? That seems very unlikely. We don't have nearly as much lumber as that would imply. This one's 0.04, this one's 0.03, this one's 0.09, we're producing 5, so I'm not sure how we're managing that. Where total consumption is only 0.517, which is being consumed mostly by shipyards, civil and private navy, and cities. So we have a good ratio, right? We're buying less than we're using, or we're using less than we're producing, so we should be selling some. Trade options. We can close our ports to the timber trade. Why would we want to do that? It's mostly dedicated for countries that do not want to buy timber, even if they have some. Even if they need some. Okay. We can also do trade. No, sorry, that's what we did already. More information. Provinces producing timber, according to many factors, such as terrain type, the best are forests/taigas. Is that a kind of, what, Indian forest or something? Then woods, jungle, and hills, mountains, coastal, and a minor way. Oh, so everywhere produces it a little bit. Not everywhere, but lots of places. The lumber trade good is also producing more woods in accordance with the plantation building rank. Don't have a plantation here. Let's not worry about this too much. But essentially, we could deforest the province. Hopefully, please give me a confirmation dialogue. Damn it. Alright, well, we're deforesting this province. I hoped it was going to tell me what that was going to do. So this hurts the raw goods produce modifier. We'll eventually remove the lumber and replace it with something else. Is other stuff at least more expensive? Wheat is less expensive. The other plausible options are livestock, which is as expensive. Apiculture? What is apiculture? Beekeeping. I guess we hope we get beekeeping. How's fish? Fish is worse. Alright, well that was just straight up bad, but oh well. I was hoping it was going to give me a confirmation dialogue and tell me a bit more about it, but oh well. We'll survive. We'll survive. So we just lost some lumber. But we're not going to be a big trade power, so it's not going to matter too much. And I'm looking around and I'm seeing a lot of lumber goods around here. So, Lord of Anhalt. No marriage, thank you very much. So it looks like Denmark is going to win this war. Oh, that's why we can't give them condottieri. We have a truce with them. It's unfortunate. So it looks like Denmark is going to win this war, which is unfortunate. They're probably going to retake the Skane region. If you look, these provinces probably have dynamism. No war dynamism here. I wonder why. They have cores. Maybe they removed war dynamism from the mod, and I've just been ranting about a feature that got removed. It was quite a while ago now, wasn't it? What was that, like 3 episodes ago? I was rambling. No, I don't want to marry you people. What happened to our marriage with France? Well, we had a kid anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We don't have a marriage with Bohemia anymore. That's worrying. Oh god, they have a personal union over Hungary? Hungary, please tell me you at least want liberty. Yes. I think we should... This is an opportunity. If we support Hungary's independence... Hungary's strong. They're a big country. They've got 2 subjects. They're Moldova, obviously. It's pretty titchy. This is an opportunity to bring the pain to Bohemia. Because we can get Hungary on our side. I can support your independence even though you're outside the HRE, can't I? Yeah. Münster would like to hire condottieri. Okay. I will consider it. France has forced Valois, maybe, to break their alliance with Aquitaine. Oh, why won't you... Oh, the... Bellois. Where is Bellois from? They start with this province, maybe? Anyway, let's consider renting out some condottieri. We might actually help. Where'd he go? No? They're not interested anymore? Münster, how are you feeling? Where is Münster again? Somewhere around here. There they are. Hey, Münster. Want some condottieri? They can't afford it. How about a one-time? No. Can't afford it. Never mind. They must have just been run out of money on that one monthly tick to be able to afford our glorious armies. Profiteering in Danzig. Yes, I'm going to continue to be a bit protectionist over here. I think that's best for our trade right now. Right, Stargard. I've called you already, haven't I? Yes. And yes. It's getting down towards the 50% mark. I think I should probably just get some cores on here anyway, since they're getting relatively close to the 50% mark, and we know from previous experience that I will forget. France has declared war on Aquitaine. No surprises there. They just broke that alliance. Aquitaine's still under England? No. They're independent. England just quietly sitting on their island. So, intense fighting up here in the north. I want to see some war dynamism now, just to convince myself it still exists. Would like some more power projection. So war with Saxony is the obvious way to get it. I don't need any more claims against Saxony. I'm very concerned that if I take provinces from Saxony, then Bohemia is going to go to war with me, because I'm going to say no and they're going to go hostile, and we don't have a royal marriage. And I can't get one. I am concerned. I might do it anyway. Seeing as if they go to war with me and crush me, what they'll demand is like I return all these provinces, which would really suck. This one's getting close to 50%. I'm going to core it. We got a full core in Marienburg, didn't we? Yeah, good. Yeah. What can we do about it? Well, we can beef up our armies. Bohemia is level with us on military tech. But probably has only taken... They do have quality ideas, but they haven't taken a third idea group. Lack of officers. Oh, that's a problem. We're going to... I don't want to lose army professionalism, so let's just lose some manpower. It's unfortunate, but we can live with it. So since we're no longer saving up to build that port, I will continue to offer favours to the greater nobles. Here, have a gift. And 16 stability points is nothing to shake a stick at. Alright, burghers, no more privileges for you. We're going to crack down on all honorary noble titles. No noble titles for you. Accept it. Just accept it, burghers. You know you want to. Accept it, please. Cross your fingers. I mean, at least respond somehow. Come now, burghers. Strange. Doesn't usually take that long. There we go. Some confusion. And yes. Never celebrate immediately after you click the button, because there's sometimes a bit of lag, and you can think, huzzah, nothing's happened, but then, you know, seconds later you get that symbol crash, you lose the stability, but good. Reducing that burger corruption, always good. I mean, I don't want to start offering favours to the lesser nobles. There's no point, because we're going to really annoy the second we demote more greater nobles. By the way, the reason the lesser nobles get mad when you denote the greater nobles is obviously because, you know, it seems like you're doing something bad to the greater nobles, but actually you're doing something bad to the greater nobles who are now lesser nobles, given that they've been demoted. Alright, let's have a look. See, the central area is still, like, the rich area is still mostly controlled by the greater nobles. Is Stettin burgher controlled? That'd be awesome. It is! Nice. Very good. Very good indeed. Final idea group. There goes the idea group. Fantastic. Less land attrition. Excellent news. Still have that claim on Wolgast, who's under... Oh, is the war finished? Yes, and Sweden did get its independence. Huh, I thought they were getting trashed. They're allied to... Oh, I thought it was Jan Mayen. An Orthodox Church for Memeland. I'm not sure about that. They're tolerated right now. No, I refuse. I think just over time, the minorities fade away if you don't tolerate them for long enough. As well as the option to forcefully expel them. What else could we do? We could build a great cathedral. This is a kind of long-term thing. It takes decades to finish, usually. You have to have a cathedral in the capital and 100 ducats and at least 20 piety. I'm amazed that we haven't managed to get 20 piety. We do have 20 piety. Oh, no, we don't. Sorry, we have 15 piety. The one I'm using as a metric was the True Faith one, but that's wrong, because the Tolerance of Heretics is the easier one to use, because it goes down from -1 to +1. Let us hope the rumours are untrue about Gregorius the... what was it? 12th. Guaranteed by France, because France was the previous papal controller. Still backing Bohemia, of course, because of our female line and the lack of the pragmatic sanction. Oh, hey, we have more Diplo slots now. How is our court? Hopefully our court is continuing to rise. Yeah, rising, but maybe not as fast as we need it to. Let's give them one more yearly ducat. I can't believe Prague has been occupied for so freaking long. Where's the province? There it is. I was going to say, surely there's some province trauma after all this mess. They're producing jewellery down there now. People's State has declared war on Perugia. Perugia has a university, as I recall. Yeah, so they're always a tempting target. Speaking of universities, how is the education going? We have 6 studying and 5 without university access. If we could take Messen, or no, where's the university? Oh, Bohemia has been re-elected. Does he have a kid? He does. Of course, I could just check him. News of a holy war. Okay, this is probably Bohemia. It is indeed. A holy war has broken out. Hussite zealots now control this province and this province. So that in chaos there is an opportunity. News has reached one of our fellow Catholic countries who have become embroiled in a holy war. So we don't like them because they're not keeping the peasants in check. So these two get heretic stronghold, and then some other provinces get a modifier. Can I see these on the trade map mode? No. A modifier called like loyalist stronghold or something. Where are they? Is that one? No, that's another. That's the heretic stronghold. Where the heck is there? Here it is. Church stronghold. Now, and there's another church stronghold up here. Now, if the church stronghold falls to rebels, then the rebels win their holy war, and Hussite will become the official religion. Now, in chaos, there is an opportunity. The game is not wrong. Bohemia. I'm eyeing them up. They've got 10,000 men now. Their manpower's dropped in the last little while. Hungary, now is the time. Declare independence. Damn, they're at war with someone, though. Oh, wait, Hungary's independent. Pardon? When did this happen? I guess on rule of death, Hungary had a negative opinion of them, so they just got independent. Awesome. Well, they're still allied with Milan. Although Milan is currently already embroiled in a fight. Another province with a university. In fact, I think it has a tier 2 university. Yeah, renowned university. Wait, is that tier 3? Wow. No, this is just tier 2. Right. I'm so tempted to go to war with Bohemia. It would be a really tough fight, especially if Milan would honour the call. But we've got that one last core. We have apparently another 100 years to declare for it, for some strange reason. It's tempting. It's so tempting. They've got a religious war going on right now. It's the perfect time to strike and weaken the Emperor. Because if we can weaken him enough, then the whole demanding unlawful territory stops mattering. Because if he decides, okay, he's going to go for us, it won't matter. Oh, he broke our royal marriage. And apparently hired defectors again from us. And this ruler cannot control his own lands. Yeah, those Hussite zealots are spreading. Now is the time. Let's raise maintenance in preparation of a potential war. We could now, I think, get support from the lesser nobles. Sorry, I said there is no disloyalty threshold. It looks like maybe 10% is actually a disloyalty threshold. Let's give them a gift so they're in range of giving us at least partial support. There's some big sieges going on. All right, here's their army. Oh gosh, we don't have any cannons. I could really do with some cannons. They aren't huge, the rebel armies, but they're keeping them, you know, busy. They're finally actually able to siege down Prague. Now is the time. We must seize back what is rightfully ours. It's not in a state we control, is it? No. Thing is, he might not be the emperor for long. It looks like the electors are mostly going for Austria now, which will present us with a new spate of problems. Interesting things about the Reformation, by the way. Your own culture provinces tend to go with you, but then provinces of a different culture will tend to go against you. So if we go Protestant, for example, it's very likely that we'll see Reformed take hold in these Saxon provinces. Any cultural conversion down here? No. Let's call Wittenberg, just so we can see if there's any culture conversion there, because it's definitely neighbouring our culture, and it's it's full core, it's our religion. I think maybe culture conversion only happens in your religion provinces, but I'm not sure about that. Oh, it's tempting. It's tempting to march in here. We could get war dynamism on this province. Ooh. I just want to get the claim on Stettin first. We've got, quite a bit of manpower. We've got some pretty drilled dudes here. We got, lots of estate support. They're at 73 here. Oh god, it'd be so good if we could kill them and then take over their siege and instantly get their capital. But I think we're too late. They're going to win it this time, unfortunately. And I want to wait another month to get this claim. Why am I spying on Saxony? The provinces I want are this one and this one. That's just foolish of me. We should stop spying. There goes the siege. Darn it. So if we were to declare on them, Milan would come and help. They ended their war. No, they're still in a war, but it's not big enough to keep them out of it. It would be such a tough, tough war. But now is the time. Let's now analyze some of the other members that would be in this war. So Milan has 17,000 men. It's outrageous. Okay, I don't think we can do it. We can't declare against 17,000 men. We'd be outnumbered like 4-1. It's madness. I'm considering it. No, let's not do it. Darn it. Let's not do it. Because at least if Bohemia declared war on us when we took a province that was unlawful, then it would be an offensive war, so they'd be unlikely to be able to get their allies to come and help them. Yeah, we shouldn't do it. We shouldn't do it. The other way to avoid unlawful territory, of course, is to use vassals. So we could take this province. Meissen, unfortunately, does have cores on land we already have down here. But, we could take this area and release someone else. No, there's no one else here. Alright, well, it looks like the Hussite zealots, despite their best efforts, are going to get beaten back. Unless they just beeline it to those church strongholds. Come on, just march straight up here and take the stronghold. You know you want to. So that's where the that's where the other Hussite zealots have gone, and this is where the main army is right now. But they're losing lots of manpower in this war, which is good. Poland. Poland, I'd love it if I could ally you. I know it's not possible, but... I mean, I could leave the Empire, but I think that would be a bit of a bold move. We'd have to, every time we wanted to declare war on someone in the Empire, we'd have to go to war with the Emperor, which would be an absolute pain. Back up to 100 legitimacy. Very nice. Overcoming our infertility. Access from Anhalt? Sure. Access from Welbeck? Sure. Who is Austria at war with? That looks like a big war. No, it's not a big war, it's just lots of members. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, give me that Stettin claim. Alright, I guess we go... Oh god, Stettin's got a bunch of allies now. But we're pretty big, and I think it's going to be really good for communication efficiency to the east. Let's take careful note. Okay, so Danzig, 22 days. Ostpreußen, 29 days. Danzig, 22. Ostpreußen, 29. 22, 29. 22, 29. Let's keep that in mind. And let's remember that. Make sure we check whether we actually got significantly better. So, we need another ally. The problem is Milan. I guess Austria is the play. They're at their alliance limit, of course. But you know, Mainz and Montferrat. Come on, Austria. Those aren't real allies. Let's build up relations with Austria as a counter to Bohemia. And actually, yeah, if we can get Austria in power and our ally and the Emperor, that could be great. Obviously, we'd rather it was us. But let's switch our vote to Austria. Well, right? It seems like a very good idea. God, this episode's been going on a long time. All right. Well, in the next episode, we'll go towards Stettin. We'll get that port, and we'll reconsider the alliance with Austria. But until then, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.